Well, the day has come. Our beech tree we've been fighting so hard to keep has to come down. I just got off of work, so came over here this evening. Wanted to push it over, grade all this out, get the house site ready. So it's a pretty tree, but it's gotta go. Well, it's gone, and surprisingly it took literally no effort to push over. I said beech trees are super shallow roots, and man, was it ever. Surprised it even stood as long as it did. I'll show you the root ball over here. It's really tiny for a pretty good sized tree. But yeah, I barely even pushed on it with the loader and it fell right over. So this is it. They're not kidding about their shallow. So, man, a good strong wind could have possibly blown that thing over. But I went ahead while I was on the loader and got started clearing these trees that I marked the other day. It's where the septic's gonna go. I'll come over this weekend and cut all this stuff up. Like I said, I just came from work. I don't even have a saw with me. But this oak here gets to stay, and that pine there is going to stay, and then basically drag all these that I got pushed over up and cut them up. As you see, the yellow marks on some of these, they'll have to come down. But the thing about this side, these trees have always pushed over real easy. I guess it's because all this rocky slate they're growing in is not as stable. Ones on the other side are really hard. They'll break. These just push right over. But got a good many of them down. A couple more right here you see with the yellow. And there's a couple on the other side of this big oak that'll all come down. But all in all, that took about 15 minutes. And all these just came right down. So Saturday I'll drag them out, cut them up, and rip the rest of these little ones down and be done with the septic line. So I gotta get on the Bobcat now and grade out this little area where this tree was at and fill it in with dirt. Try to get it halfway smooth. All right, so our beech tree is gone, as I showed in that video. I'm not going to grade it much today. It rained like a couple inches last night, so everything's really muddy. So I just mucked all that mud out. It's supposed to be really hot and sunny tomorrow, so I'm going to let this dry overnight and then bring a smooth bucket over here tomorrow and fill all this in with some good hard dirt, because this is pretty much right in here is where the footers are going to go. So I'm going to fill all this in just to kind of slick it up. But like I said, it's wet right now and muddy, and I'm just going to wait till it dries all day tomorrow. It's supposed to be real pretty. But I did get some more trees down. So I'll have to process all these up tomorrow, like I was saying a while ago. I'm going to bring a saw, well, not tomorrow, probably this weekend, but I got very few left I got to take down. That's actually another beech tree right there. Smaller than the one we pushed down, but nevertheless, it's going to be a nice tree, and this big oak we really like. Cedar has to go. I'm going to chop this little small one here, leave the bigger oak, but this is a different kind of tree. It's growing kind of out of the bottom of it. So that's going to be our front yard, so I'd like to have it look a little better. But these other trees I'll have to use the dozer to pull out. Bobcat can't get enough traction, it's so steep right there. But yeah, most of it got down, and I've only been here maybe an hour and 15 minutes. So everything went pretty smooth. But fortunately, it's getting late and I gotta go home. Gotta work tomorrow. So anyway, till then,